Half a day, everyone. This is Brian Ortega, UFC fighter, saying hi all the way from Guam. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching the interview. He was cornering my opponent on my debut, but it was funny because the whole time we were, you know, like when whoever your opponent's corner is, they're supposed to be almost like the enemy as well. And I got the vibe from everyone except from Tuck. Tuck was the only one that pretty much was like saying what's up the whole time, like, hey, what's up? Like, hey, what's up? And I'm like, man, this guy's pretty friendly to be my opponent's like corner, you know? And at first I thought maybe he's like trying to get in and see what we're doing, but he's just the homie. He was just cool. He had good vibes. And even like during the walkout of the weigh-ins, he was like with his boy, and then he was like saying what's up the whole time. And I'm like saying what's up. So me and him like becoming friends, but it's like my opponent's cornerman. And then I seen him a couple times after. I didn't know he was from Guam, you know? I didn't know he lived so far away, all right? So we met up a couple times after that, and I seen him like at the UFC gym in Torrance, and like it was cool again, and we vibed well. And we always talked about training, but we were just from different places. He was maybe 2-hour drive, 1-hour drive from me. And it wasn't until the UFC athlete retreat where it was a bunch of fighters and we're all there. And it's just instantly, we just locked eyes and we're like, hey, what's up? So we just kind of broed out there. And after that, we were training, you know, before he left back to Guam. And then he came back and he cornered me and helped like be part of the camp the week of the fight. And was just like, he fit right in with us. He was like, because our ways over there are very much island style, because my coach is Filipino and Hawaiian, and he lived in Hawaii, so we have that like ohana, you know, like that family sense. And I had no expectations, not one at all, because when you expect things, it's you almost let yourself down sometimes, you know. That's just what I learned in life. So I came in here open mind, let's just see what it's about. And wow, that's all I can say. So I've only been here 4 days, but every single day has taken my breath away with different things, like just from the jet skiing to going out on the trails with the cars, and then I went to Tarzan Falls, and then I went to Tarzan Pool, and it was like, I was like, wow. Jon caught me he's like, hey, you all right? You're like checking in on me, like, what's wrong with you? I was like, dude, honestly, I just can't speak. I'm breathless right now. It's crazy, because I'm from LA, from Carson, you know, and Torrance, and you know, all you see is pretty much is a concrete jungle. The only ocean or the only, you know, Mother Nature side you see is the ocean out there, but even there is like cold and not clear, and I love it out there, but it's not Guam. And when I seen all these, and this is something I grew up watching as a kid. These are places that was invented in movies, right? It's not invented, it's real. Like, Guam is it. I seen the falls, I seen the pools, like the clear water. It was like, I can't explain it, man. Plus I let the hair down in Tarzan Falls and was like, Tarzan's back in his habitat, you know? And now I don't want to go home, man. I really don't want to go home. Like, this place is beautiful. So I'm feeling great, man. We were both undefeated fighters. He was the number 9th ranked guy, and I'm the number 8th ranked guy. So that was a huge fight for both of us. And whoever won this fight was gonna be the fight that propels us into championship belt. And not only that, but into your career, right? Like, all right, who have you fought? And I came off a win over Clay Guida. He came off a win over Jeremy Stevens. So we both fought veterans, and now we're these two young, hungry guys who are undefeated and right next to each other in the rankings. And this fight was just literally, like you called it, it was fight of the night. On the biggest card of the year, which is Jon Jones versus Cormier, we're the ones that got the fight of the night. So that just goes to show you how awesome and how crazy that fight was. And we literally stood there in the pocket and banged the whole night. It was just your turn, my turn, your turn, my turn. Just kept in his face the whole time. He hit me with some good shots. I answered back with some good ones as well. And it wasn't until the 3rd round where he made that mistake and he shot in, and I took advantage of that and choked him out. Every single fight that I train for is to be the champ, you know? know, every opponent that I've ever faced has always just been the guy who was in the way for me to get that belt. But I have to always train like I'm getting ready for that belt. That way these guys have no chance when they come up against me. And that's what it's been, you know. My training's always been the same. It's not going to change neither for anyone that I'm fighting, especially now that I'm going to fight the guys that have the biggest names in the UFC in the featherweight division. It's only going to test me, you know. Now is the real time where we get to see where I am in my career, because we have a lot of great fighters who fight, and they fight well-known names, but it's not till they fight the elite of the elite where you find out where they stand. And I feel like this is where I'm at in my career, where I'm ready to fight the best of the best, the guys who fought for championship belts, the guys who've been right there for the world title. I'm gonna fight them. So it's the proving grounds now. No more, you know, other fighting. Now it's the proving grounds. Am I ready for the belt? That's what it's all about now. Am I afraid to lose? No. I think that's why I'm undefeated, because I'm not afraid to lose. Those who are afraid and those who are hesitant are lost. And that's how I feel. If you're hesitant about yourself, if you're like, I don't want to lose, unsure to a certain degree, it's not good for you. You know, you got to go in there ready. And confidence is built by the amount of work you've put in. So every time I go to the fight, I tell myself, I have no ghost. I ate right, I trained right, I did everything I possibly can to prepare for this moment. So no one can beat me but me. And if I do lose, it's not a loss in my book, especially now, because now you find the best of the best. If I lose to some of the best, I go, you know what? Let me see what I have to work on now. Let me see what these guys capitalize on that the other guys couldn't. And so far, I've been able to figure everything out, and I've been very well at adapting during the fight. You know, because we all come in with our game plans, but it's who can adapt the best during the fight, who can make that transition. And because I never have a game plan, I feel like I have an advantage on these guys. Well, I'm already talking about getting baptized like the spiritual way here, you know? That's how much I fell in love with Guam. Me and Jon Tuck are talking about it, trying to set it up and see if it's all right, you know, with the people. And I don't know, man, if Guam, you know, like, I already feel accepted, you know, and it's crazy because I've only been here 4 days. But everyone I've met, everyone I ran into, it was immediately like, bro, you know, they're my pars. My pars, you know what I'm saying? So it's all good, man.